So Advantage Destination and Meeting Services is a destination management company, and so that means we have local expertise, resources, and knowledge in the area that we are servicing, in this case, South Florida. And when I say South Florida, I mean Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Boca, Palm Beach, West Palm Beach, Naples, Marco Island, and Orlando as well is included in that. So we service all of those regions. We are also branching out to work out of state. I know we've had some programs in Texas, Las Vegas, and South Carolina as well. So we are branching out and working in other states outside of Florida. We are also an accredited destination management company, so ADMC certified. And what's great about that is we are a small company and the majority of our employees are DMCP certified. So a lot of them have certifications that are great. We were born in 1998, so we are 20 years old. We just celebrated our 20th anniversary last week, Thursday, August 23rd, 2018. But yeah, so we have been 20 years in the business now. And we are also a one-stop shopping experience, which makes us really unique. You can get pretty much whatever you want with us. We do everything, all of the above. So airport arrivals and departures, to team building, to decor and entertainment, to dine-arounds, you name it, we do it. I am a program manager on the operations side. So there's two sides really. There's the sales department and then the operations department. So I am on the operations department as a program manager. There are other program managers. There are 3 others. And we work as a part of a team and responsible for the logistical management and operation of events, very simply put. The sales manager gets the client, and then once it's turned over to a program manager such as myself, I go into the implementation process. So everything from start to finish is really where I come in, and at the end of the event I send the client an evaluation form so that we can get some feedback on the quality of our services. So in terms of my career path, I came in as a finance major because I really didn't know what I wanted to do. And at that time, and kind of like everybody else coming into school, it's like, well, what are you good at? What do you enjoy doing? And I said math. So I was good at math, but I didn't like science. So like the whole engineering, biology, all of that stuff was kind of out. So I was like, well, what else deals with math? Oh, finance, accounting. So that's where I fell into the finance major and into the business college. But midway, it was kind of like a midlife crisis, sophomore year, right? That's midway from graduating. And I realized that I didn't want to do that full term. And so I switched. I switched to a general business major with a minor in event management as well as leadership because I needed some credits to fill my space. So I thought, why not? So after having switched to the general business degree with an event management minor, I really found my place in the HHP college because coming from the business college where it's so competitive and there are so many student organizations to get involved with, and then coming over to HHP where I felt that there was a lack of that. Don't get me wrong, there are student organizations in the HHP college. I just wasn't finding one that I fit with. So I kind of said, what the heck, let me create one myself. So that's how the Event Marketing Student Association came about, EMSA. And that's where I really found my place because I found it to be a space for students to come and build relationships, get connections, work with people in the industry, and continue their education as well in the events industry outside of the classroom. So some trends in the industry that I have been seeing, one in particular, infusing local culture and flavor into events. With us being in South Florida, a lot of our clients request a Havana theme because we're so close to Cuba, or a Miami Vice theme. I have an event at the Versace Mansion, so he wants to kind of play off of Versace and do like an Italian theme. So really infusing local culture into your events, I would say, is a really big trend. Another trend I would say is customizing events. Whatever you can do to make that event memorable and interactive, I think you should take advantage of. No pun intended. So let's say you have a photo booth that has props or costumes, and you can, when the photo is printed out, you can have your company logo on that, so that makes it customizable. Also, clients request sometimes to have like a sand sculpture when their guests are entering their event, typically a welcome reception. So the sand sculpture artist will carve out the company logo into the sand sculpture. Also, ice sculptures are a big thing. The ice sculpturist will carve the logo into that. Another thing with customizing an event would be graffiti artwork. We've had an event where we've had a graffiti artist come in, teach our guests how to spray paint, and they actually spray painted their own canvas and then transported it to their company headquartered office. So that was really cool. The last trend I would say is sustainability. Whatever you can do as an event planner to really reduce, reuse, and recycle, and that benefits the environment, I think is a plus. I just had a client ask me to get rid of the plastic bottles on our Sprinter vans, so we can replace those with a glass bottle or some kind of paper cardboard product. So sustainability is definitely a big trend that is still up and coming. So some advice that I have for the students in the TRSM department and pretty much everywhere at the University of Florida: don't expect your first job to be your dream job. If it is, fantastic, all the more power to you. However, if it isn't, don't be discouraged. Everything is a learning opportunity, and all of that experience that you're gaining is really all that you can ask for in the end to get you to the place that you want to be in the future. Another one I would say is get an insider to vouch for you. Connections can and will help you. I will always say that, and I firmly believe that. So it is really important to have that insider vouch for you, because most of the time that referral will guarantee an interview. And once you get that interview, you have your foot in the door, and then it's all up to you after that to sell yourself to that recruiter. And then lastly, I would say keep your social media profiles professional. I know LinkedIn is known for being more on the businessy, professional side of things, but just make sure you are aware of what your Facebook and your Instagram profiles look like, and make sure you're keeping those clean and professional.